your humble Sergeant Major Grizzle Prince. Look, friends, I just got off work. Friends, I'm working at Ron's, well, it's his wife's farm, friends. Friends, one of my spiritual mentors. Friends, you must have many spiritual mentors. Friends, don't you dare let me catch you getting any advice from any wicked women, friends. I mean, sometimes a godly woman's okay, but don't you dare let me catch you getting advice from a wicked, fallen woman, friends. It ain't gonna work out good for you. Look, friends, I just got off work. I was out there, friends. Let me explain to you. They have a farm. It's a real farm, friends. They got like 10 acres. It's out here in Lithia. Believe it or not, friends, it's right here. The Peltos Cemetery. Oh, Ed Lou, I told you I'm looking for you, my friend. Ed Lou, I'm looking for you. You want to draw down a firearm on me while I'm cleaning up your cemetery and I'm doing your job. That's okay, my friend. You're only going to be able to do that to me one time, my friend. There won't be no second time you come up there and roll up on me with a firearm. Friends, the guy had a gun right here. He's going to kill me. But I forgive you, Mr. Ed Lou. You're perverted and you're girly. Friends, I haven't had no firearms in like a month and a half. Friends, I'm just going to get rid of all my guns. I'm going to have to sell them, everybody, because I told you. I'm going to put a down payment on my new property, friends, while I wait for the lawsuit to be done. Look, friends, Ron, I met the man. I told you, at Double D's yard sale emporium, friends. It was over the summertime. Friends, the guy, friends, I believe he's an incognito angel. Corporal Stevens, is he another Corporal Stevens thing going to tell me? Friends, some things in life must remain a mystery, everybody. But friends, the man, well, his wife, friends, that's a complicated situation. It's kind of like mine, but not quite, friends. The man was never thrown to the courts and lied on in the manner that your humble Sergeant Major has. But friends, hold on, we're getting better. We're learning the forgiveness, everybody. Friends, they got a farm out here. And when I see my children, if the courts allow it, friends, I told you, the evil coming after me. Friends, I have no idea what's in store for me next week. I just certainly don't. I'm just going to leave it in the Lord's hands. I have no fear. My friends, they got a petting zoo. They got little horses. They got little ponies. They got some goats. And friends, they had a big old pot-bellied pig named Wilford. Fred for short, friends. And he loved me. He just wouldn't. I just give him a pet. I was giving him a little belly scratch, just like my kitty, Buddy the cat. And friends, I can't even be around Buddy the cat because of this horrible life junction. But friends, hold on. We're learning that forgiveness. Friends, the man needed some help out there, and I got to meet his son, his adult son. And friends, the guy's like 4 inches taller than me. And the man's like, friends, I can't get into all these things. He's like me, he don't trust none of y'all. He don't trust the government. But friends, they do the scrapping, and they go and they buy up the storage units, friends, the storage units. And friends, I'm gonna start doing it. I gotta get some income. Friends, that's right, you caught me. I work at 7-Eleven now, friends. Look at this, friends. I told you I had to take a job, friends. I told you I'm gonna have to pay some child support. I'm certain the courts are gonna make me do that. Friends, you come over here in Lithia. I work at the 7-Eleven right over here now, friends. And my shift starts, oh my gosh, Corporal Stevens, we're gonna be late. Friends, my shift starts at 5 o'clock. So friends, I don't know if I'll be able to talk to my children tonight. I'm supposed to talk to them from 6 to 7, but I told you, this lady. I'm working on that forgiveness, everybody. Friends, I'm heading to work right now. I just got off work and I'm heading to my second job. Friends, I gotta work 2 jobs. I told you this lawsuit is gonna be done at some point, but friends, I'm broke. And friends, this lady, she spent all the money already. Friends, she got paid on Friday and the money's all gone. Friends, I can't explain these things. I can't let my children starve. So friends, I'm gonna go get some slushies going. And I'm gonna get your scratch-off lottery tickets going. Well, friends, don't you dare let me catch you coming in there lingering around the 7-Eleven. I'll put you down one of the holes I found out back near the grease trap, friends. And friends, it's all true. I make the boiled peanuts fresh every day, friends. I don't dare, friends. Look at me clearly, friends. I don't dare let the peanuts linger, friends. Every day it's a fresh pot of peanuts. The boiled kind, everybody. But friends, I'm heading down to my work, my new place of employment, everybody. It's a 7-Eleven right over here on Fishhawk, everybody. Y'all come down and say hi to me. But friends, if y'all make fun of me, if y'all say, oh, Sergeant Major, look at your fall from grace. You had a GS-11, you made $90,000 a year. And look at you. Now you're just a clerk at the 7-Eleven. I told you, friends, I'm allowed to carry my bat. It's my therapy bat, everybody. It's my therapy bat. Y'all can't, Hillsborough County Sheriff, you cannot have my therapy bat. Dr. Excalibur, clearly, it was per the doctor's orders that I have the therapy bat. Hold on, friends, I'm rolling into work right now. Hold on now. Look, friends, I work at the 7-Eleven over here now. Friends, look, the Lord told me I had to be humble. I'm in the humbling, everybody. Oh my gosh, please, folks, I'm gonna be late to work. Oh my gosh, friends. Friends, I told you, I'm a sergeant major. I gotta get the damn job done. And I can't get the job done if I'm feeling sorry for myself in my RV mansion. Oh yeah, buddy, thank you. Look, friends, I get to work. I only got a couple of minutes to get on here and goof off with you. Oh, friends, I can't believe I'm Corporal Stephen. I can't believe I work at 7-Eleven now. This is embarrassing. Friends, listen. Sometimes in life, well, friends, they let me park my truck up front. Friends, hold on now. Friends, they're Pakistani guys that run the place, and they're the biggest fans. Friends, he's watching right now. But friends, Mr. Ron. Hold on, friends. I know, friends. It's so sad. I gotta get to work. Friends, it's kind of cool when you're an employee here. You get like 10 cents off the gas. I'm gonna top off the Grizzly truck before I run into work, friends. Friends, you just never know. Friends, I work at 7-Eleven now. It's all true, everybody. Friends, Mr. Ron's one of my spiritual mentors, and his friends, I told you it's a delicate situation. It's his ex-wife, friends, and they're still friendly. I don't know, friends. Friends, I just don't know. It's none of my damn business. But they're friendly. They work it. They got a son, and the son lives on the property, and he does all the farm stuff, and he buys the storage units. And friends, for like 2 hours, we went through all the earthly treasures, friends, and there was a lot of junk. But friends, they found an 18-karat gold ring. I was so happy for them. And friends, I got a nice spiritual book to read, friends. It's called The Good News, the New Testament. And friends, somebody's already gone through it and highlighted all the key points, friends. It's kind of cool. Because friends, I can't. Hey, Rogo, I had to take a job at the 7-Eleven, Rogo. Rogo, it's all true. I mean, this is my team shirt. Rogo, I'm about to go into work. Hold on. Trim the beard, Rogowski, how dare ya? I told you, I don't want to have to put you down the hole because you're my battle buddy from the PGK, but that's a no-go zone. That's no-go. That's out of your left and right limits, my friend. But that's okay, because you're Rogowski. You can kind of do what you want. Friends, I'm helping out my buddy, Ron. He's the Vietnam guy I keep telling you all about. Friends, the man was drafted in the war. But friends, did you hear what I said? The man didn't have a choice. Corporal Stevens, please, thank you. Friends, the man does the scrap metal in the back of the property, and he wanted me to come out there and help him, and I did, friends. And I spent all day hanging out. Well, I got there a little late, friends. I told you I was doing my interview today at the 7-Eleven, friends. You think I'm kidding? Friends, I gotta go to work. Friends, what the hell's I say right there? Hold on, I know y'all don't believe me. Oh, I gotta get gas, friends. Friends, they say if you pump before the shift, you get 15 cents off. Hold on, friends. Hold on now. Oh, good grief. Friends, I forgot to charge my ankle monitor. The knucklehead that said the ankle monitor. Friends, I do gotta go to work. But friends, I need to tell you this real quickly. Ron's a spiritual mentor. He's gone through his own struggles in life, friends. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's his journey, not mine. But he had a lot of empathy for me. And he took me under his spiritual wing, friends. Oh, charging's begun. Friends, I need to charge because friends, when I'm at work, I'm making sure the hot dogs are all fresh, and I stirred the bowl of peanuts, friends, just like the poo-poo pot that some of y'all are gonna be doing. And friends, then I come around here and I do a police call around the property. And friends, late at night, friends, late at night's my favorite part, friends. Y'all can hear very clearly. Friends, late at night, sometimes a perverted person will come in here, and they want to harm a child. I told you, these people are from Pakistan, and you know, believe it or not, friends, it's the Afghanis that do all the perverted things. So, friends, they let me kind of hide in the bushes. And one of those perverted people rolling here to get some fuel, friends. I told you. It's all the Lord's plan. I'm like the security guard too, friends. Shh, shh, shh. Hold on, I think I see a Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputy rolling up. Oh! I can't believe they're doing that in squad car, friends. That's our squad car. But I guess it's not, friends. I tried to do the peaceful protest to show y'all. But all y'all are just too girly and scared to go out there and stand with me. So friends, that time is come and gone, friends. I will never, friends, hear me loud and clear. As Lord Jesus is my witness, I will never, ever in a million years, in eternity, ever do another armed peaceful protest, friends. Those days are come and gone. I work. Friends, this is my new place of employment for last time. Friends, I got the job earlier. Friends, I don't pay much, but it's okay, friends. Give me something to do. Look, friends, my 7-Eleven. It's a cool shirt, friends. It's kind of like the Wick, you know, the nice breathable kind. But friends, I'm helping Mr. Ron, and he's helping me. And that's how the Lord works, friends. The Lord is so mysterious. And friends, the guy told me today that he don't trust a lot of people. And I said, well, what the hell do you got me doing out here in the back of your property? I said, I know, friends, I just know. He goes, I'm a good judge of character, and I've been watching you. And I said, oh my goodness. And then I realized I'm on the back of his property, so I passed all the test, friends, what I'm trying to explain to you. Because he knows I'm not perverted, I'm not girly, and oh my goodness. The time is... Friends, the lady's calling me now, and my time's 6 to 7. The lady knows I'm doing a live stream, so she's gonna call me while I'm doing my live stream, and I'm about to go into my work. Friends, I just can't win with this lady. This lady just wants to control me and ruin my life is what she's trying to do. I already told the Pakistanis all about it. I told you, they got like 10 wives, and they just know. But they told me I need to do something. And I said, no, gentlemen, no, I don't do that. We don't do that here in America. No. What a nightmare, friends. Friends, I went from a GS11 step 2, I should have been a 12, friends, to working at 7-Eleven, friends. So profound. What the hell's this goofball doing behind me? I'm clearly doing a live stream. Friends, Mr. Ron, I've been helping him. We cleared out a lot of gear today, a lot of treasures, friends. And I had to use a grinder with my gloves, friends. And it didn't have the shield. And I was a little nervous, friends, because I had to get some stitches here a long time ago. Because I was grinding on the back of the grizzly boat, friends, and I was trying to get the old MDO wood out because it was all rotten, friends. And it blew up. The whole disc blew up, Rogo. It went in my knuckle. I had to get 8 stitches. First, what time is it's clearly 5 o'clock, right? Why the hell's this lady calling me? My time's from 6 to 7, lady. You told me like 10 times in the parenting app over last week, and you ain't gonna do 1 second later. What, not 1 second less? Princess, I told you, friends, I'm working on the forgiveness. I just caught myself. Friends, Ron is like one of the most powerful individuals I've ever met in my life. Lord Jesus put him in my life literally right when I needed somebody just like him. Because, friends, I can't keep reacting, friends. The lady wants me to react. I must be godly. I must be grounded in the Word. Corporal Stevens, where's that Bible at? The Word. No, that's the PTSD book. Friends, I must be an example. A godly man, a forgiving man, not a doormat. No. A man that gave his life to Jesus and struggled with war afflictions, but came out of the water, washed in the blood, washed all the sins away. Oh, friends, what time is it? I can't get to work. Oh, they usually know I do the live streams. They're cool with that. Friends, they're inside. They're watching right now. Hey, Jabba and Mead. I'll be in a minute, brother. Oh, hold on. Friends, my supervisor's so cool. I told you, he's like, friends, he's only like 18 years old. He's like my biggest fan. Now, friends, after we close, oh, friends, I think I'm working the overnight shift tonight. But friends, I let him pretend to be Sergeant Grizzle Grits. He loves it so much, and he does TikTok, friends. Go check him out. It's a me jobby job. He's a righteous man. But look, friends, Mr. Ron is one of my spiritual mentors, and so is Richie and Tommy Shannon. And I got a lot of friends, and Mr. Frank Jones, and my little Luke Ford. Friends, when you're going through a storm, you must surround yourself by godly people, not echo chambers of all dysfunction, friends. All dysfunction. Oh, beat on Ronnie, he's crazy. Oh, the sheriff called you. The sheriff had a meeting with you. The sheriff told you he's coming out of the loony bin, and you better go do the injunction on him. Oh, the Tampa VA, Tampa VA, I forgot to tell y'all. Oh, my FOIA request came back today. Did you hear what I said, Dr. Gershaw? Y'all are going to be having a new director sometime in 2026, everybody. I'll just leave it at that. You were my medical records. I know what you did. I know what you stinking did. And you tricked my wife and you did the splitting. I can't help that lady, friends. And friends, Mr. Ron is teaching me. Because, friends, I'm a student. He's the teacher. My friends, I do got to go to work. I mean, I'm literally at work right now. But a job knows that I'm on the live stream. And that takes priority. He understands what I'm doing, unlike people in my family. But I told you, friends, I'm working on that forgiveness. Friends, I can't be irresponsible for how my family feels about me. It's not my problem that they don't want to have any understanding for me or what I went through or the fact that I was subjected to a hostile work environment. Friends, it's all true. It's all true. And friends, you can't mess around with free will. Mr. Braun taught me that the first time I had the breakfast with him, friends. Friends, you cannot make someone love you. In fact, friends, believe it or not, I've been divorced for years. Because he shared with me today, divorce ain't just the courts, friends. A divorce is when someone stops walking with you. When someone turns their back on you. And they start walking this way. When you're trying to get righteous and you're getting all sober in Jesus, and that person turns the other way and starts going that way. Friends, that's a divorce. It's a divorce. It's a separation. Friends, I can't get into it. It pains me, everybody. Truly it does. But friends, I've been divorced for years, what I'm trying to explain to you. I can't pinpoint it, friends, but this is just reality. Friends, I do gotta get into work. Friends, y'all don't believe me. I'm literally at work. I gotta go in here in a minute. I got my team shirt on, friends. Look at my team shirt. My 7-Eleven team shirt. Okay, everybody. Friends, I do gotta go. I was expecting a call at 6 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. But I told you, somebody just don't want to play by the rules. They just want to marionette me here, marionette. Oh, I got all the power. Look at me. I got the court power. I got the court power all over you again. I'm going to just punish you, and you ain't going to see the children. And I'm going to tell you they're... I told you, friends, it's the hardest walk I've ever had to do. Friends, I don't like being lied to, is what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't like people using children against me when I've done nothing wrong. Friends, I told my spiritual mentor today, if I had beaten this lady and cheated on her and gotten other women pregnant and done all this evil and introduced STDs into the marriage, friends, I would understand why all this would happen to me. But friends, this is all I did. This is all I sneaking did. And then I created a ministry, friends. I'm sorry it's backwards, friends. It's the only way I can do it. Friends, I was told I better stop doing all the Sergeant Grizzle grits or I'll never see my children. Friends, I was told to me, literally before this thing spun all out of control. Somebody told me that. You better stop doing this or you'll never see the children again. It's horrible, friends. It's evil. It's fallen. Friends, I gotta pull my parking spot. Friends, I told you, I'm like, oh. Friends, I hate to be this way. I told them friends, there was some conditions before I took the job. Because I told them, if people find out Sergeant Major Grizzlegrits is working at the 7-Eleven, well, your sales are gonna go through the roof because everybody's gonna want to come in here and have autographs, have pictures, put the Kevlar on. Look, friends, I got the Kevlar on. But friends, per the union contract, friends, I told them I'm not joining no more unions. So they let me opt out, friends. But friends, they got safety rules, and you're not allowed to wear the Kevlar in there, friends. It's a policy. I can't get around it, friends. I told you, I'm a team member now. But friends, I get the 5% off the fuel per gallon. I love it. So look, friends, we're just gonna mosey in. Friends, I told them the only way I'm gonna take the job is if I get to park in the Grizzly truck right up in the front. So friends, I'm gonna ease on in over yonder to my nice parking spot, friends. That way everyone can see the ministry. Friends, look, a lot of men, when they go through this evil, first of all, a lot of men have to go through these type of things. They got to take jobs like this because the ladies take everything. They take the home. They take all the money. They rack up the credit cards. And then they turn the children against the father, friends. It's so evil. I can't stand this. I won't stand for it. So look, friends, I got to go get into work. Then I got to take my 30-minute lunch break and try to let my children call me at their designated time, friends. Rogo, I can't believe it. We had it all, Rogo. We had it all. I mean, we had it all. We were PGK heroes. And I worked at the Department of Veteran Affairs, but that evil came after your humble friend, and it got a hold of me. And I said no in the name of Jesus. And I begged to get sober, and I begged to get righteous. And then the evil, really came after me, Rogowski. But as that evil came, I put the shield of armor here. I put it over yonder. And I got more spiritual. And my walk with Jesus got stronger, everybody. Friends, when you get stronger with your walk with Jesus, life's going to come at you, friends. It's going to get harder. I told you, Ron told me that I'm an enemy of Satan, friends. Satan. Friends, that's the most gangster thing anybody's ever said to me. Has anybody said that you're an enemy of the Satan creature, that perverted demon? Friends, you know Satan is a transgender guy. Who do you think invented it, friends? Friends, I don't know. Friends, I do gotta keep going. I gotta get into work here. So look, friends. I'm gonna go into work. I'm gonna go work my... Friends, it's a 12-hour shift. I told him I only do 12-hour shifts. I ain't gonna waste any time doing 8 hours. Friends, I told you, I got the dental plan. Because the VA, there ain't no dental there, friends. A bunch of nonsense. A bunch of DS soldiers. Just, I don't know, friends. I can't explain it. I had a horrible experience. And then, friends, I went with the private insurance. And they said, oh, no, your teeth are so nice. We can't charge you the normal cleaning. We gotta do the deep cleaning. And, friends, I didn't have $2,000 to do it. That was the copay, friends. All true. But, Fister, Ahmad Job, he's got a good plan, friends. It's his father's a dentist. I mean, come on, you know these things. So I'm gonna get my teeth all squared away over the weekend, friends. I mean, they love the beard, friends. They thought I was an elder from over in the Middle East, friends. And I said, oh, no, my friend. I don't speak the Pashto. And I know all about the Cootie Thursdays. And they went, oh, my goodness. All right, look, friends, I gotta go. I'll be back, friends. I'll be back, everybody. Y'all have a good night now. I gotta go to work. I gotta go work at 7-Eleven. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hey, friends, check it out, friends. Friends, Ahmad Job, he told me, look, he's been watching the live stream back there, and he's been watching me on the security camera. He told me to come in at 9 o'clock, friends, 9 o'clock. It's so cool, friends. I can go home, take a shower, and I can hopefully talk to my children. Friends, I have no idea why the lady calls me at 5. Friends, the lady, I told you, friends, I gotta be good. Friends, what do y'all think's going on here? Have I lost my mind? I'm not talking. I don't want to hear it from you enemies. Friends, or did I take a different path than some of y'all? Maybe, the charging's begun, friends. You hear it? My ankle monitor. You goofball, it is an ankle monitor. It monitors my ankle, because my ankle goes wherever the hell I go. But it's connected to a GPS monitor. I told you, these goofballs, friends. That's so cool, friends. The man, friends, he told me, friends, he was gonna cop me. He said he would just take it out of my sick leave. I said, no, friend, I don't want nothing for free. Because the Bible's very clear, friends. We're not supposed to take nothing from nobody. We're not supposed to owe nothing. All right, cool. But he did, friends. He said, you just come in at 2,100 hours. Friends, I'm teaching him about the military. Because his uncle was in the Pakistani Air Force, friends. That's so true. He was a colonel. I think he's still in, everybody. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take a shower at my the RV park, friends, the county park. And with any luck, friends, this lady will call me back. Friends, I can't call her. I'll go to jail. I can't text her. I'll go to jail. Friends, the courts gave this lady all the power. But I got all the truth, friends. That's one thing the lady don't have. Again, friends, the Lord Jesus. He's gonna put an end to this nonsense. Quick, fast, and hurry, friends. It was a test, and I've been passing the test. Friends, I did stumble here and there because I let my emotions get a hold of me. Friends, it's very hard to go through one of these things and not be frustrated. Friends, I'm not angry. That was such a good song, Corporal Stevens. Could we please play that again? The therapy music, friends. It's very soothing for the trauma that I had experienced. Friends, when I die and go off to be with Jesus, I want this song played at my funeral. And I want the tissue lady there to hand out tissues to everybody. But that tissue demon's gonna be in the front leaning rest. And I want Rogowski there calling the cadence until he PTs that lady straight to hell. Friends, the tissue lady works at the 13th Judicial Court. It's this little short, fat, demon-looking lady. And she coaches all the women in there. And she says, would you like a tissue? Oh, they love it when the ladies go there with a tissue. Oh, the man was Sergeant Major Grizzle. I'm married to Sergeant Major Grizzle Grizz. Oh, he made a video about me last year and called me Simple Jack. Friends, I can't explain these things. But the tissue lady was real, friends. I don't know, friends. I don't want to push my luck with this county. Maybe I'll just go in there and put the camera in her face. Because it is a county building and you're allowed to do these things. Friends, you know, I put the fear of God in the Hillsborough County government so severely that they did come after me, everybody. And I am exploring lawyers, and I might have to just sue y'all. That was retaliation. And I told you my FOIA request came back, friends. Friends, it's a legal matter at this point. I can't divulge all the cards. But friends, I'm gonna have lawsuit number dos, uno dos, friends. That's two. That's the second lawsuit, friends, and I'm talking big money time. Friends, you're not allowed to go in people's medical records, especially if you don't belong in there. And friends, the director of a VA facility don't belong in anyone's medical records. That's not what his job is. His job is to run the hospital, not to go in your medical records. Especially not a man that's suing the sister hospital of the Bay Pines. Friends, I love these shirts. I mean, the team member shirts are really good. And friends, I told them to give me a medium. I told you I'm back down to my fighting weight, friends. It just makes all my grizzly muscles pop out. Rogowski, ain't it cool? These people are so nice to me. Friends, give me a month or two, and I'm going to work my way up to senior team member. And friends, if it's in the Lord's plan, maybe I'll be an assistant manager at some point this year. I would love it, friends. I would love it. Because, friends, I'm going to take some stock out in the oil. And friends, I told you these people, the people that run it, Ahmadi, well, he's from Pakistan. And they're very wealthy, friends. But one thing they have that we don't hear in America is family values. Family values, friends. They don't put up with none of this garbage running the courts and doing all the evil. And neither should you, friends. Friends, all I can tell you is it's a spiritual journey. And I'm having the time of my life, everybody. But friends, I'm heading to the county park, so you know we must be on patrol. Hold on, everybody. Thunderman, Grizzle 6 over. Oh, hey, roger that, Gabriel. Yep, we just got a little more time, a little extra time to go talk to the children if this lady will call back. I have no idea why she was calling an hour early. I told you, this lady's working on that forgiveness. Roger that. I got the job. We got the job at the 7-Eleven. So cool. Oh, friends, hold on. Gabe, friends, I forgot to tell you, you get unlimited slushies when you're a team member. But I gotta watch the sugar, friends. I don't want to have a diabetic coma. Okay, Gabriel. All right, we love you too. Bye-bye. Oh, we're on mission. Time now. Oh, yeah. I told you. Friends, I didn't know about these people at the county park. But you can't have a guy like me living in your park for a month with all the graphics on the truck and not go to my website, friends. These people love me now. They're very friendly. The way all y'all should be. Because I sneaking know what you did. I'm gonna catch you if you're harming a child. Friends, believe it or not, the Pakistanis don't like the harming the children. They don't, friends. The Cooney Thursdays was strictly an Afghanistan thing. I didn't know. I thought it was all the people over there. Okay, Corporal Stevens. Friends, I'm literally covered in plastic, friends, because I had to use the sawzall today. The grinder, Rogo, I had to use the grinder and cut up all the plastic and make it into little pieces so we could fit it in the totes. I told you, these people are very sophisticated. They don't have time to linger around with all the quarreling and the bickering. They just get the damn job done. I'm gonna be back out there tomorrow, friends, at 1000 hours. Mr. Ron, my spiritual mentor, the Vietnam veteran, well, he's gonna teach me how to do the scrap metaling. I can't wait, friends. I'm so excited. Okay, friends, I told you we're on mission. Hold on, everybody. Friends, when you roll in the park, we gotta do a drive. We gotta do a drive around. Make sure. Well, friends, we check all the tags in case a perverted Disney person rolled in here. And then we're gonna do a thorough background check. And if we find out you've harmed a child, well, friends, we're gonna scoop you up later on in the evening when you're around your campfire. Friends, last night we lured 2 sex demons. It was a 2 homosexual couple. They were out here and they were looking for children to do perverted things with. So, friends, I slipped into Sergeant Girly Grit's character. And I tricked him. I told him we at some videos for them to watch at the campsite. And they did, friends. They followed us back. But friends, what they didn't know was I had about 20 grizzly soldiers there waiting for them. Now, friends, we tried the electric shock therapy, but friends, I have to come in here very clearly. Rogo knows these things. Friends, the electric shock therapy don't work. And we're not supposed to have any pleasure doing these things, friends, but we do get a little pleasure when the Lord allows it. It was 1 hour, friends, 1 hour on each of them. Oh, friends, we can only do one at a time, so we let... Oh, hold on. Was it the pitcher or the receiver? Friends, I don't know. One of them was like the dominant one, and the other one was like pretending to be the woman. So we hooked up the gay guy that was like the girly one. We hooked him up to the electric shock therapy. And friends, we made the other guy watch for an hour. Oh, friends, it was a lot of fun. And then we very gingerly rolled him down the hole, friends. I mean, he didn't have a lot left in him after that. He was like, whoa. But friends, we tried something new tonight with our electric shock therapy. I can't tell you where we hooked the receptacles, but we hooked them somewhere where that part of the body will never, ever, ever in a million years ever harm a child ever again. Friends, you ever put a hot dog in a microwave and leave it in there for like 10 minutes? I know, friends, I know. Friends, it exploded. Friends, we had to back up, friends. And friends, we don't do it at our campsite. I can't tell you where, but somewhere in the park we hooked them up. And somewhere out here there's DNA all over the place, friends. I can't tell you these things. I shouldn't even be telling you these things, friends. But friends, once we were done with these two sex demons, we just very gingerly rolled them down in the hole, and I very, very gingerly sprinkled some earth right on top of them, very, very, very clearly. Hold on, friends. I think I see somebody over there. Hold on, y'all. Y'all just stand by. Y'all listen to the therapy music. Corporal Stevens, where's my gloves? My gloves. Oh my gosh, where the hell are my gloves at? Hold on, Rogo, I got some extra sandwiches. Well, we'll find them here in a little while. Corporal Stevens, I see a trail. Hold on. We gotta go, friends. Friends, I think a Hillsborough County deputy's rolling in here. I'm gonna be back at work in a little while, Rugo. What a life, Rogowski, what a life. Hey, look what Jeremy gave me today, friends. Ain't it cool? Oh, ain't it cool, friends? NRA, it's a belt buckle. I'm gonna put it on, Rogowski. I told you the man found some jewelry today. So Rogo, we can start bidding on storage units that when people die or they forget to pay the bills, it goes into default. Friends, he paid $200 for the unit today, and there was a lot of treasures. But he found a wedding band, 18 karat, friends. It's probably worth like $1,000. I mean, gold's pretty high right now. Hold on, that is a new. I don't recognize that man. I told you, I'm just doing I'm just helping out the community. Friends, the more sex perverts we put down the holes, the safer our community will be. And the cleaner it'll be. And the safer it'll be for all your children, friends, including mine. Friends, I made some sandwiches for Ron and I today. We had a really nice spiritual talk as we were eating our yummy sandwiches, friends. Friends, I'll be honest why I took the job at the 7-Eleven. Friends, they got a really good healthcare plan. Friends, I told you this lady canceled my insurance, and that's a true story, friends. My insurance it ends the same day as court on the 14th, friends. Ain't it horrible? And the lady took out secret loans last year and secret phone lines, and she canceled the insurance, friends, because she knows if I put the children in the therapy they need to go. Y'all want a sandwich? It's pretty good. Friends, the 7-Eleven corporation has the best health insurance, friends, and they do believe in mental health. And I told you they're from Pakistan. They don't do all the perverted stuff. They're sophisticated. Oh, the Grizzly Mansion. The Grizzly Mansion. Look, Fred, you thought I was kidding around. I dare y'all come to I dare y'all to come out to my campsite. Alright, look, friends, I've goofed off long enough. I need to go take a shower. Friends, I'm literally covered in plastic. I was using the grinder, Rogowski, to chop up all the totes and all the other nonsense that needs to go in the fire. Friends, I'm gonna pause X on the cemeteries for a little while. That perverted demon, Ed Lou. I mean, the man really triggered my PTSD the other day. That's not a joke, friends. I can't have no more clowns rolling up in these cemeteries thinking that they own the place, claiming that they're the guy or the girly man that's supposed to get the job done, and they ain't getting the job done, and they get their feelings hurt because I'm out there doing their job, getting the job done. No more, friends, no more. All right, friends, I do gotta go. I'm gonna go hop in the shower. Oh, friends, I got 2 more sandwiches. Friends, you understand I'm not like spending any money at all. I'm really good with taking a little scratch and making it last everybody. And friends, oh my gosh. Friends, I forgot to tell you. This month is the last payment on my lawsuit. My lawyer, I'm free and clear of the lawyer after this month, friends. I only owe him like $200. It used to be $700 a month, friends. And look, friends, it's sad. I found a home for my grizzly chickens. I can't have them out here in the county parks. So, friends, let's pray that the injunction goes away next this week in court. Friends, we don't want this lady to get any hot water. We understand the lady's suffering. We try to get the lady help, friends, but you can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves, friends. That'll never work. Mr. Ron said it best, friends. People in these type of circumstances and predicaments, well, friends, they got to hit rock bottom before they ever look up and say, oh my gosh, I need help. Friends, it's called being the flounder. I'm not doing no diagnosis in Hillsborough County. Hey, what's up, First Sergeant? Good to see you. First Sergeant, what can I say? I had to take a job at the 7-Eleven. I'm a team member there, and they love me. Ahmadama Jabadi, how the hell to pronounce this man's name? Hey, First Sergeant Prescott, he's from Pakistan. His whole family is. It's Ahmadama Jabajab. And he's the biggest fan. The guy's only like 18 years old. He's the owner of the place. Friends, don't tell me how I know this, but I think I'm getting promoted tonight. Now, friends, I just started today. I'm literally like the team member. I was cleaning, friends, I hadn't even started yet. But I'm gonna do the best job cleaning up the latrines. And I told him I'll do all the police calls. And for no charge, friends, no charge. I'll make sure that, perverted sex demons lingering around the property. I'm gonna put you down one of the holes. I'm gonna put you down one of the fuel holes where all the fuel goes. And you'll just ferment down there in the mid-grade section. Or maybe I'll throw you in the unleaded. I don't make the rules, friends. I mean, these guys are from Pakistan. First Sergeant Prescott, I didn't know, but it was only the Afghanistan perverted guys that like to have the relations with the children. The Pakistanis say, no. Oh, hey, God bless you too, First Sergeant. It's all skid. I didn't really get a job there. I found the shirt today when we were doing the yard sale stuff. But I told you, I tricked y'all. I do. I work at the 7-Eleven. I'm going through my nightmare, everybody. I'm eating a ham sandwich because I upgraded from the PBJs. I got paid my disability. So look, friends, I need y'all to still continue to pray. Friends, don't worry about me. Friends, y'all don't dare worry about me. I always get it figured out. Oh my goodness, Thursday. First Sergeant Prescott, you come here right now, First Sergeant. You come here right now. First Sergeant, I must show you this. Come here, First Sergeant Prescott. First Sergeant Prescott, what the hell is that? What the hell is that, First Sergeant Prescott? It says Stop Man Love Thursdays. First Sergeant Prescott, I made that as soon as we got home from that mission. Oh my goodness, friends. Friends, you better stop that Man Love Thursday. If I catch you harming a child, if I catch you doing any perverted things on Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, or any damn day of the week, oh my goodness, friends. If you do perverted things on Sunday, put these down, Corporal Seams. If I find out you're doing perverted things on Sunday, oh my Lord Jesus, I don't know, but Sunday, you better not be doing that. You better not be doing none of that perverted stuff, especially with the children. Oh, somebody's cooking something. Oh, friends, somebody's splurging tonight. All right, friends, I do gotta go. Maybe this lady will call back at 6 like she's supposed to. First Sergeant, that lady's playing the games. I can't stand it. She's using the children. We're not supposed to be doing that. The courts are very strict that you're not supposed to use the children as the bonds. But friends, the lady's thinking with the emotional part of the brain. Not. But friends, I can't talk about it. I told you, I'm working on that forgiveness. Friends, what can I say? I switched over to the AT&T and out here at the RV park and the county park. I don't have the good reception. It's okay, everyone. Look, I gotta go, friends. If with any luck, this lady will call back and I'll be able to see my children. She told a lie last night. She said the children were at my mother's, but they weren't, friends. We checked the ring camera. But we're not supposed to be doing that. We're trying to respect the lady's light-filled injunction. Look, First Sergeant Prescott, you know the rules. This is a restricted area. And the use of deadly force is authorized.